We need to be honest about one thing. There is no Nigerian musician that will ever be on Tyla's level. And ask me why I'm saying this. Because Tyla is one global superstar who doesn't rely on features to have global hit songs. Now, if you look at the likes of Better Boy, right? Better Boy just surpassed 40 million monthly listeners on Spotify for the first time in his life and is currently on 49 million simply because of Shakira's Die Die song. Without that song, he has never even got to 30 million in his entire career. Now, Thames got to 40, not even 40. Thames surpassed the 30 million benchmark for the first time in her career because of that song with Dave. What is it called? Rain Dance. Before that, she has never reached 30 million, talk less of 40 million in her entire career. Rema got to 40 million for the first time in his career because of Calm Down remix with Selena Gomez. Before that song, before that remix, he has never gotten to 40 million. Now, look at Tyla. Tyla peaked at 46 million Spotify monthly listeners. That happened because of a solo hit song, Water. Not because of the success of a song that she featured somebody, but simply because of the solo songs that she can produce and turn them into global hit songs. Now, if we look at Burna Boy, if we look at Thames, if we look at Rema, if we look at all these Nigerian musicians that they're trying to compare her with, none of them has a song bigger than Push to Start. And Push to Start is not even Tyla's biggest song. You understand what I'm saying? In 3 months to come, none of them will be having a song bigger than Chanel. And Chanel is not even Tyla's biggest song. Now, if we have to compile a list of 5 big songs by Tyla, it has to be Water. It is followed by Push to Start. And then it is followed by Chanel. Now, let's just look at the top 3 first. The top 3, all of them are solo songs. There is no feature. There is no American feature. There is no European feature. There is no feature from a global superstar. It's just Tyla, the global superstar herself. Now, while we are waiting, look at what that girl and Keys are going to become. Not forgetting Mr. Nonchalant. Peace out.
Not Tyla outsmarting the Nigerians. She knew that she was going to go on an A-pop tour. And she knew that the room right now between South Africa and Nigeria is hot. So, how does she get herself out of touring Nigeria? Here's the genius plan. I'm going to announce my tour to Nigeria, knowing very well what Nigerians were going to do. Exactly what she anticipated and thought, at least I will not be accused of excluding Nigeria. So let them be the one that exclude me through canceling me. Then she walks away as planned. That way she can have it in her soul that it was not her who excluded Nigeria, but Nigeria excluded itself from her A-pop tour. Typical South African genius. Nigeria, you got played, in other words. Y'all got played. And you played yourself? You're not that important.
Did Tyla just successfully rage bait Nigeria and use Nigerians as a marketing tool? Free marketing from the biggest of influencers in Nigeria. Very Dark Man, Tunde Not, Gossip Mill, you can keep naming them on and on. They all spoke about Tyla, and she has literally been the #1 African artist trending on social media. Earlier today, Tyla announced the cancellation of her show in Lagos, Nigeria, after making the public announcement basically like 24 hours ago, or 48 hours ago if I must say. Nigerians came out in so much rage and anger saying Tyla cannot perform in Lagos. Everyone was making videos about Tyla, talking about Tyla, and we know what the meta does when you talk about an artist all the time. The ratings literally go up, positively or negatively. Earlier today, she announced the cancellation of the tour. And everyone is still talking about Tyla. Now, come to think of it, did we actually think Tyla was so dumb to perform in Lagos, Nigeria during this very heated moment? I did not see this coming though. Her team is smart. Her team is very smart. Very smart to think about this and to... the risk of doing this, man. The risk of doing this. Plus all the other venues which were announced as performing venues for Tyla in her A-pop world tour. The tickets were already ongoing, selling. Some have already sold out. But the tickets of Lagos, Nigeria were not even open in the first place. Did she ever really want to perform in Lagos, Nigeria? Come to think of the fact that there were just 2 African countries in the list of the venues where she's definitely going to be touring. South Africa, Cape Town and Johannesburg, then Nigeria in Lagos. Why did she include Lagos? Why is Nigeria the only African country she included beside her country South Africa, knowing fully well that Nigeria is a major sufferer of what is going on in her country right now. And Nigeria has got the numbers. So it only makes sense that there is a possibility that the whole Lagos Nigerian tour or show was never supposed to happen in the first place. Maybe it could just be for clout. Well, I'm just thinking out loud after having a conversation with a good number of people. What are your opinions about this? I'm going to be reading you all in the comment section.
For the people that are saying that, oh, this is an elaborate strategy by Tyla's team to create buzz for the tour and all of that, are you seeing this particular headline? This is from BBC's main Twitter page, like their global Twitter page that has 42 million followers. Do you know what this kind of framing can do to Tyla's reputation globally? Like every other controversy in Tyla's career, this headline is proof that her PR team is not really big on reputation management. Yes, they know how to position Tyla to get brand deals and all of that to make money, but they don't really know how to position her as somebody that has a very stellar reputation, right? People will always see Tyla as somebody that is, or like they like to call her in America, an uppity African. The communities in America and the West in general that will be really pissed off when they find out the real reason this is happening are the black community and then the Hispanics, right? Once they find out why Tyla is being cancelled in Nigeria, it will send shockwaves to their brain and to remind them of racism and what Trump is doing with deportation. It's going to feel like this similar thing, and they're going to see Tyla as somebody that is in support of something similar happening in her own country, and it's going to be like this whole clusterfuck, like this, shitstorm going on, right? It's bad for her reputation. That's the bottom line. So for the people that think that this is some kind of marketing strategy, I hope that you can understand it now from a PR perspective. Tyla's PR team made a mistake by allowing Tyla, or by adding Lagos, Nigeria to Tyla's tour stops. They made a mistake, right? And they have been making that mistake with her for the longest time, right? They have always been trying to get her to make the wrong moves, and every time she makes those wrong moves, she gets like a backlash, controversy stirs up, and it's affecting the way that she's perceived globally. But let's see how it plays out.
I don't feel comfortable with Tyla going to Nigeria once her tour starts. Like, if it was a different time, a different year, I would understand, like, great. But right now, the tension in the atmosphere is difficult to ignore. And I feel like ignoring it is going to put her safety at risk. I've seen the comments, and some of them, I get comfortable.
So Nastasi spoke up after he saw the backlash Tyla got from saying she just wants to come to Nigeria, for saying she wants to come and perform in Lagos. He saw the backlash and he spoke up. Pressure on your mates. South Africans, you guys need our help. You guys don't know it, right? Your artists need our help to go international. Any music that you see went international in this continent has to be promoted by Nigerian promoters or Nigerian artists or Nigerians. You guys can do it. Out of all the African countries, why Nigeria? Why did she decide to come to Nigeria? I didn't know other African countries. You guys have been benefiting from us since day one, even your freedom. During the apartheid regime, we contributed the most, $61 billion in the 19s to you guys. And you guys have the nerve to treat us like this. There is no more benefiting from us again. You guys are never gonna benefit anything from us again. You want hatred, we are going to give you guys the same hatred in triple large. You guys are going to get the same hatred from us in tenfold, okay? Shabina hatred, we are going to give it to you guys.